Marta Ponce,
Present.
Commissioner Valerie Rubalcaba,
Here.
Commissioner Julissa Talamantes,
Here.
Commissioner Alonso Carmona,
Here.
Commissioner Jose Urenda.
Here.
We do have a quorum, all parties are present. 1.3, the Pledge of Allegiance and salute the Texas flag.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag, pledge allegiance to Texas, one state under God, one indivisible.
Testimonial oath of presenters. Please be advised if you are here today for any presentations that you are under oath before the Commissioner's Court. 1.5, public comments. No public comments. 2.1, discussion and appropriate action to appoint county clerk to fill the vacancy for the unexpired term. At this time, I will be going into executive session, and I will be calling each of the individuals that submitted a resume. Is there anybody else? I'm going to call the names. If there's anyone else here that did not submit a resume but does want to be considered for interview, please let us know. We have David Briceño, Claudia McDaniel, Aida de Leon, Belinda Sandoval, Vanessa Rosas, and Christina Cruz. Is there anybody else? Ms. Jaime, do you want to go ahead and bring up your resume?
Judge Mayor,
Mm-hmm.
we can go into executive session due to the fact that it's not listed under executive session. The rules change for anything that's gonna be discussed under executive session needs to be placed out there.
Thank you.
So that's just what follows under the training that we had just recently. Any item, again, that's gonna be discussed in executive session needs to be placed in.
I'll go ahead and contact Tech right now to confirm that. No, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. At this time, we're gonna take a 5-minute recess, Ms. Sandoval, so I can contact Tech, and also so I can have Ms. Adonis, he can get us copies of the resume from Ms. Jaime, because we don't have it for everyone. Thank you. Did he get Mrs. Jaime's resume? Okay, thank you. We are back on the record. Let the record reflect, Ms. Sandoval, that I did contact TAC Legal, which is Tramer Womack. He did advise me and Commissioner Alonso Carmona that it is appropriate for us to go into executive session. We do have an agenda item on here that specifically says that we are talking about personnel and pending legal matters. And it is an item that's on the agenda, which is the item to appoint the county clerk. So we are in compliance with the Texas Government Code, and we're going to go ahead and proceed. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, is in the training, I guess, it's up to the trainer to let us know which way we will go through executive session. One of the directors or one of the trainees said we need to go, it needs to be listed under executive session. The other one saying no, as long as it's on the agenda. So that's why I brought it up, because I just went to this training and they said that the item needed to be under the executive session, as if we're gonna do interviews and so whatever items the county is gonna address. Our treasurer had mentioned it before also. He went to the training probably that we went to, so it's not the first time that I bring it up. It was brought up before, so we're just following what tax says. It's not so much that I'm trying to be hard or anything, but I like to follow the rules. Thank you.
So at this time, we will go into executive session, and we will call our first individual 5. In item 2.1, the discussion and appropriate action to appoint county clerk to fill the vacancy for the unexpired term. Is there a motion?
I would like to make a motion for Ms. Belinda Sandoval.
We have a motion for Belinda Sandoval to be appointed as the county clerk. Is there a second?
Second.
Is all in favor?
Aye.
If you oppose?
Aye.
Motion fails. Are there any other motions for the appointment of the county clerk?
I will motion Ms. McDaniel.
I have a motion on the floor to appoint Claudia McDaniel. I have a second by Commissioner Talamantes. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition?
Aye.
We have 2 opposed and 3 motion. The motion carries.
Just for the record, guys, the way it was done in executive session, I did opinion.
I guess just for record, the way that it was done in executive session, I wholeheartedly appreciate it because it opened up the conversation for input and advice, and it helped me come to a decision. Everybody that came and applied, I hope that y'all guys know that I give fair opportunity to absolutely everybody. We did end up narrowing down to 3 people that we thought would be fit. The decision was mine. I did it to the best of my ability. And again, I hope that all of y'all guys take into consideration in the 2 years to seek an election, because I think each and every individual brought so much unique aspect and you can add value to public office. So I appreciate it. I know that everybody didn't agree with it, but it did help me come to a decision. And like I said, I just hope that all y'all guys can understand where we're coming from. I know this is not how things have always been done, but I think that even my position in getting elected, being able to communicate and learn how to do things in new ways. So just for the record, I did appreciate it being done the way it was done.
And also, just so that the community and the public is aware, for transparency purposes, we're not allowed to discuss what was done in executive session. But I do want to assure you guys that we did it in a way that was as fair as possible to everybody. Again, piggybacking off of what Commissioner Talamantes said, it was the way that we went about it, the practice that we did was what the majority here decided to do in terms of narrowing it down. As you are aware, there was 7 individuals that put in, which is by far, is my term as a county judge, the highest amount of interested people. And that's a good thing. The last time we had it with the sheriff, there was 5 individuals. So this was a very hard decision that needed to be made. But I feel that we went about it in the most professional manner, and that we did it in a way that was fair, and that we took everybody's application and your answers to the questions we had into consideration. And it was what the majority decided to do when we came to how we were going to narrow it down to the top 2 or 3 people. So I just want to put that on the record, that there wasn't nothing that was done in any form or fashion that seems to be that we were being impartial or biased, or that was done not in a way that I didn't think was done in a professional manner.
For the record, I stand by the same comment that Commissioner Rubalcaba did. We're here to be transparent, but like the judge said, we can discuss this, but I think it was something that could have been done better.
Transparency, really, Commissioner? You voted for us to do it the way that we did it.
I told you, ma'am, you don't want to go there?
We can go wherever we want to go to, sir. But we're going to stay transparent, because you were one of the 4 from us 4.
Yes, but
And I'm glad Commissioner Rubalcaba is being honest, and she's saying she was the only one that didn't want to do it that way, because you included wanted to do it that way.
But you and I had that discussion, remember?
If I may just,
Go ahead.
I would just like to thank everybody, every individual that showed interest for this position. I appreciate your interest in trying to be involved with our community. I hope that as a court, we were able to come together and make the best possible decision. And I wish everybody the best of luck in the near future. Thank you.
Anything else? I will entertain a motion to recess and adjourn.
So move.
Motion by Commissioner Alonso Carmona,
Second.
second by Commissioner Odena. Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposition? Motion carries. This meeting has ended, Ms. Sandoval, at 12:51.